somebody else. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Just somebody else. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself.
Yamaguchi's POV, it was around 5 PM when I got a call from Tsuki. Weird. I thought to myself, while picking up my phone from the nightstand next to me and picking up. What's up Tsuki, you usually never call me. Hey Yams. You okay? You sound nervous. Sorta. I guess. I need advice. Tsuki needing advice? I wonder what it is about. Okay, you can tell me. You know the captain of the Nekoma team, Kuru. Oh. I knew where this conversation was headed, and it hurt. I've been in love with Tsuki for a while now. I could feel my heart shatter into pieces. I need to be strong. After all, if it meant he would be happy, that's all I could ask for. Yama, crap, why yeah. Did you even heard what I said? And no, sorry, could you repeat it? I was trying to keep myself from crying. Just wait until the call is over, you can do it, I thought to myself. I'll repeat it, okay thank you. So me and Kuru are going on a date how, I'm happy for him. And we were going to invite Akashi and Bakuto, but they couldn't make it, so I was wondering if you could step in for them, like a double date. No. I wanted to cry. I wanted to hang up and throw my phone. I wanted to go back to the day we met and never go to that park. I don't have a date. Shit, calm down Yamaguchi, you can do it. That's fine. You know Nekoma's setter, MHM. Kenma. I knew Kenma loved Kuru just as much if not more than I loved Tsuki. I feel really bad. Well, he's going to, so you don't need a date. As much as I didn't want to go. As much as I didn't want to see Tsuki smiling at Kuru. I knew I had to. Even if it meant sacrificing my own happiness for him to be happy. Sure. Okay great, he sounds happy huh, it's gonna be Saturday at 5 PM, okay. Where do we meet up? You know the carnival that's being hosted here, yeah. I do. We used to go to that carnival every year, it was like our special day, that one day a year, where you could see Tsuki happy, and I was the only one that could see that. Now he's gonna share that happiness with someone else that's not me. The tears were getting harder to hold in. But I couldn't cry, not right now. Okay then we will meet up there, okay. Oh sorry got to go, Kuru is calling me, okay. Have a good day. Bye Tsuki. Bye. I hanged up as quickly as possible. I couldn't hold the tears back any longer. I curled up into a ball, letting all the tears fall from my face. Why is all that was going through my head? Am I not good enough? No, it's not that. He's never thought of me more than a best friend. That's all I was to him. Nothing more, nothing less. Saturday finally arrived. It's been difficult trying to keep this happy facade up. But I had to do it. I had to do it for Tsuki. Hey Yama, come down here when you're done, it's almost time to leave. I heard Tsuki scream from downstairs. Okay, I'll be there in a second. I sighed as I pulled the shirt over my head. I walked over to the mirror. You're gonna be okay. Remember Kenma is going to be there too. You're doing this for him. As I said that I sighed, picking up my phone and heading downstairs. You're gonna be okay. I repeated that over and over again, knowing I was lying to myself. But that's all I can do for now. Sorry for taking my time. It's okay, we have to hurry up, or we're gonna be late though. Alright. The walk there was silent. I could tell he was nervous, but excited at the same time. It was kinda cute. No Yam, stop, you can't think that. I sighed as we arrived at the carnival. Kuru walked over to us, Kenma next to him playing on his Switch. Hey Tsukishima. Hey Kuru. Tsuki was smiling. I could feel my heart shatter into a million pieces. I turned over to look at Kenma. Even if he didn't look up from the game, even if his expression hasn't changed, I could tell he was hurting. Hey Kenma. I said quietly. Kenma looked up from his game. Hi. He looked nervous. I could tell he had bad social anxiety, so I didn't push conversation much as we walked towards the entrance of the carnival. As we walked, I felt someone grabbing the end of my shirt. I turned around, and I saw Kenma. He looked like he was about to cry. I stopped and looked over at Kuru and Suki. I shook the thoughts, and focused on how Kenma was feeling. Kuru, and Suki, I'm gonna go with Kenma to get something to eat. They both turned around. I moved in front of Kenma, so they couldn't see him. Alright. Or okay, see ya later I guess. And with that they turned back around, and started walking to the rides. I turned back to look at Kenma. Do you want to go to a more secluded place? He nodded. Alright, follow me. We walked over to a path that I found while me and Suki were exploring. At the end of the path it opened up to a small body of water. We walked over to the bench that was closest to us and sat down. What's up, Kenma? He looked up to me. I can't take it. He was full on sobbing at this point. My heart shattered at this sight. I knew he was trying to stay strong, but he broke. I've been in love with him for years. 4 years, for Christ's sake, it hurts. I hugged Kenma, moving him to my lap. He buried his head on my shirt. The tears soaked my shirt, but that didn't matter right now. I know how it feels. I've also been in love with Suki for years. And with that he looked up at me. He looked adorable, his nose tinted a shade of pink and his eyes were glossy from the tears. I know it might be hard for you right now. But all we can be is happy for them. Even if it means that we're not the ones making them smile. His tears had started to die down. How about I tell you some funny stories? He nodded. Although we hadn't known each other for long, I felt strangely peaceful around him. We shared funny stories about our childhood for a couple of hours. Then I got a call. I stopped what I was saying and took out my phone. It was Tsuki. It's Tsukishima. What time is it? I looked down at my phone. Oh crap, it's 10. Kenma looked up at me. His eyes widened in shock. We've been talking for 5 hours. I chuckled. It seems so. I picked up the call knowing that they were probably waiting for us. Yeah, what's up? It's time to head back home. Meet us back at the entrance. Alright. And with that I hanged up. Well, we have to meet them at the entrance. I looked over to Kenma, and I realized that he was on my lap. He seemed to also realize that, and his face started to heat up. Cute, I thought to myself. I'm sorry. I picked Kenma off from my lap and put him down on the bench. Then I stood up. He stood up after me, and we walked down the path for a bit. I stopped. He looked up at me and tilted his head a bit in confusion. Shit is adorable. I just realized we never introduced ourselves properly. Oh, you're right. I chuckled and he smiled. I turned around to look at him. I'm Yamaguchi Tadashi. I'm Kenma Kozume. And I'm in love with my best friend.